Hello and welcome to Ash Talks Boxing. I'll be going through the boxing news recently. Canelo has been stripped of his IBF belt. I suppose I was quite confused why, because he's only just got it. The mandatory was, I think, meant to be at the end of the year, but apparently there was no deal made with them and they took it off of him. So this is like, can be seen as good and bad. So like other like the WBC kind of asked Canelo. They took his belt, WBC belt away, but then created another belt called a franchise belt and gave him that. So he is still a WBC champion. He's a franchise champion. So the IBF aren't like arse-licking him, so that's a good thing. But apparently Canelo's team thinks it's unfair, but who knows really. Apart from them, there was no deal made apparently. So, but Golovkin will be fighting the mandatory, who was meant to be the mandatory for it. So I think they'd be fighting at the end of the year or something for the IBF belt. Of course, Golovkin had the belt, I think last year or the year before. I can't remember. I think it got taken away. But yeah, Golovkin's gonna be fighting for that one again. Joe Saunders left Frank Warren. He's missed out on opportunities like Canelo, probably like Callum Smith. Big fights out there that really he should be fighting. People always say about, oh, he fights no one, he hasn't fought anyone credible. But when there's a credible name out there, he hasn't had the chance to fight. It's not really his fault, it's probably his promoting. But Whyte passed his VADA drugs test. Of course, there was all this going around saying that he failed his drugs test 3 days before the fight. There's been investigations going into it, and they found out the VADA, he passed his before and after fight, so he didn't take drugs, but people were wondering why he failed that test. So a bit confusing in that standpoint. I don't know whether anything else is going to come out about it. But as we know, at the moment, he passed his drugs test, the VADA one. Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather 2. The freaking rumours going around, like Pacquiao calling out Mayweather, saying that about using Pacquiao's name to get big and stuff. I don't know whether it's a good fight, to be honest. I mean, yeah, everyone's going to say, yeah, it's going to be a good. People want to see it, but they're both getting on a bit. Pacquiao is still amazing for 40 odd. He's still got his youth basically, like he done against Keith Thurman and Broner. But in my opinion, Mayweather still wins it. He's still going to be. He hasn't been in the ring for a while now, but I still think he wins it. He's just got too much boxing IQ, like his team around him. He doesn't like. He's gonna like learn Pacquiao's. Unless Pacquiao goes in there every round, he does something different, where even Pacquiao doesn't even know what he's gonna do next round. Then Mayweather's not gonna pick up any like key weaknesses or like patterns. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with it, to be honest. May just be one of the things where they're calling each other out, nothing happens, or they're going to wait another 20 years for it to happen. I don't know, but they're saying about it. Some people want to see it, so it's up to them really. Yeah. So thank you for listening. This was a short video. It's my first actual boxing news one. I've talked about Dillian Whyte Rivas fight, and I've talked about why AJ will beat Ruiz. So this is my first one with multiple subjects in it. So I'm still learning how to try and talk about it, but hopefully I'll keep doing these when there's big boxing news. So thank you for watching and listening, and I will see you next time.